Welcome to Think Rich, Live Free, where we discuss wealthy success stories, wealthy mindsets, and strategies. Today's topic, wealth consciousness. Let's get into it. Wealth consciousness is the foundation of financial freedom. When obtaining wealth, it's not only about how much you work, how many hours you put in, or even how much luck you have. Because real wealth begins in your mind, in your beliefs, your thoughts, and the language you use to describe your life. Your brain interprets every statement you make, every belief you hold, and every expectation you carry. And if your subconscious mind is running stories of lack, limitation, or fear, your outer reality will reflect that, no matter how hard you hustle. Every person has a financial thermostat, a mental set point that dictates how much money they subconsciously allow themselves to earn, keep, and feel comfortable with. Most people live far below their potential because their thermostat is set to struggle, scarcity, or survival. But here's the good news. You can recalibrate it. You can upgrade your internal software, and this is where wealth consciousness comes into play. Wealth consciousness is more than wishing or hoping. It's more than affirmations repeated mechanically. It's a holistic mindset that integrates thought, language, emotion, and action. Two people can have identical skills, education, and opportunities, and yet one will become financially free, while the other does not. Why? Because one person's subconscious is aligned with the wealth, while the other's is still playing defense. Most people block wealth without realizing it. They're not broke because of chance or opportunity. They're limited by inherited beliefs. Thoughts like, money is hard to come by, I'm not smart enough to be rich, or success is for other people, not me. These thoughts quietly sabotage financial growth. These beliefs may have been absorbed by parents, teachers, society, or past experiences. They act like hidden code in your mind, running automatically and controlling your financial ceiling. But once you recognize these patterns, you can start to reprogram them. And one of the most powerful tools for doing this is language. Every statement you make about money, about success, about yourself, trains your subconscious. If you constantly speak in terms of lack, I can't afford it, I'll never have enough, I hope I get this opportunity, your subconscious translates that as the truth and reinforces it. To shift into wealth consciousness, you need to speak in the present tense, as if the reality you want is already yours. This simple shift transforms how your mind perceives and reacts to opportunities. Instead of saying, I want to be wealthy, say, I am wealthy. Instead of, I hope money comes, say, I'm attracting money every day. Instead of saying, I'm trying to make more money, say, I make smart financial decisions daily. These statements are not lies. They are identity rehearsals. You are teaching your subconscious mind to align with the person you are becoming. When you say, I am wealthy, your subconscious starts scanning your environment for opportunities that reinforce that identity. When you say, I have multiple sources of income, your brain begins noticing ways to create them. When you say, I am worthy of abundance, your energy shifts and you stop unconsciously sabotaging yourself. Wealth consciousness is not only about thought and language, it is also about belief. You must believe it is possible and safe for you to succeed. Many people say they want wealth, but hold guilt, fear, or unworthiness around money. This creates an invisible barrier between them and abundance. To break it, you must give yourself permission to receive wealth, freedom, and opportunity. Say statements like, I allow myself to receive wealth. I am safe being successful. I am expanding beyond old limitations. I am confident in my financial decisions. Another key principle is clarity, which the universe, your brain, and your habits all respond to specifically. Wealthy people think clearly. They define what they want, why they want it, and how they will achieve it. Clarity combined with present tense identity creates unstoppable momentum. For example, instead of, "I want to make more money," say, "I am increasing my income through the skills and value I provide." Instead of, "One day I'll start a business," say, "I am building the foundation of a profitable business now." Instead of, "I hope I can retire early," say, "I am creating multiple income streams that support my freedom today." Your mind does not distinguish fantasy from belief when you speak in present tense. Repetition shapes identity. The more you say it, the more your subconscious aligns, the more your actions reflect it, and the more your results manifest it. Wealth consciousness also requires a daily action, aligned with your identity. It is not passive. It is not wishful thinking. You need to combine mindset, language, and habits, maybe by saving consistently, investing intelligently, providing value, learning continuously, and expanding your network. Every small action compounds over time because your mind is now wired for growth and opportunity. Gratitude is another cornerstone. Be grateful not only for what you have, but also for what's on the way. Gratitude puts you into the receiving mode. Statements like, "I am grateful for the abundance flowing in my life," signal to your mind that wealth is welcome. Your energy changes, your attention changes, and the opportunities you notice change. Let's talk about the different levels of wealth consciousness. In survival, your energy is entirely consumed by bills, debt, and getting by. In stability, money feels less stressful, but you're not growing significantly. In possibility, you begin to see wealth as achievable, and your mind starts scanning for new opportunities. In growth, your actions multiply, your ideas grow, and wealth is a natural result. And in abundance, your money becomes a tool. Your energy is aligned with wealth. Your reality reflects your identity fully. You do not leap from survival to abundance overnight. You grow level by level. Each level requires consistent alignment in your thoughts, words, and actions. And the most practical step you can take today is to change your language. Speak as your future self. Say statements that claim the identity you are moving into. Examples of powerful affirmations to repeat daily. I am financially free and expanding every day. I am attracting opportunities that align with my value. I am worthy of wealth, abundance, and freedom. I have multiple streams of income that grow consistently. I am disciplined in my habits, focused in my energy, and confident in my decisions. I am building the life I desire with clarity, action, and purpose. I am both conscious in mindset, speech, and behavior. Your words are your commands to the subconscious. They are the blueprint that guides your perception, choices, and outcomes. As you integrate this language into your daily life, your subconscious aligns with it. Your focus sharpens, your decisions become smarter, your actions compound, and your financial reality begins to shift. Wealth consciousness is not temporary. It is not situational. It is a state of mind, a standard, a frequency you live in. Once you step into this state, your world responds. Opportunities that were invisible become visible. Ideas that were fleeting become actionable. Confidence that was missing becomes automatic. Money begins to flow naturally, and abundance becomes a lifestyle, not a goal. Everything begins with the story you tell yourself. Choose a story that lifts you. Choose a story that aligns with your abundance. Speak it daily, act it daily, believe it daily. Because when your mind becomes subconscious, your life begins moving in the same direction. Everything begins with the story you tell yourself. Choose a story that lifts you. Choose a story that aligns with abundance. Speak it daily, act it daily, believe it daily. Because when your mind becomes worth conscious, your life begins moving in the same direction. Thank you for watching. I hope some of what you heard here today will help you on your journey to wealth and happiness. Wealth starts in your mind, so always remember to think rich and live free. Please like, subscribe, and follow for more.